taken.
Oh, you mean what? We're part of the colonial empire.
Once the empire collapsed, we were not able to do that anymore, and we realised very quickly in the 60s and 70s how poor the Commonwealth was, which we've already discussed. It still is really.
They oppressed and lynched the shit out of them nations, man. They still poor and fucked up. Hey, this devil, man.
Poor, includes some of the poorest countries in the world. We give aid to a lot of the countries in the Commonwealth. And it's like, okay, so we're going to give these countries millions of pounds, and in return, they might buy our Nissan Qashqais.
Which they can't afford.
Which they can't afford.
Save up for 9 years.
I said, can we have that money that we just gave you back, please?
Yeah, but we won't have any money, because under Jeremy Corbyn, we'll be getting paid in pebbles, selling turnips at a stall, wearing a potato sack.
Well, that's another podcast. Let's just go back to David.
Yeah, let's leave him out.
So, hey, but this was a good, this Free Blokes in the Pub Talk No Deal Brexit, man. They brought out a lot of information, and they showed how terrible a no deal Brexit would be for Britain. And I hope it does come to pass, man. Yeah? I hope it does go down like that. Now, there's another one I wanted to bring out. All right? As part of this no deal thing, man. See, that's why you got to learn about all these all this madness that Esau set up in the world. It's all traps, man, and it's all working against them now. All this madness.
For reasons I don't fully understand, I have an incredibly committed cabal of listeners who are furiously in favour of Brexit, and still are, despite all of the evidence to the contrary. What possible reasons could you give them, given that 2 years of listening to me hasn't persuaded them of the error of their ways? They've still got their heads up their backsides. What possible reason could you give them for listening to you?
I think the most devastating thing that people need to sort of understand is that we're going to talk about this later today in the podcast, but the fantasy world Brexit, and the EU gave us everything Rees-Mogg wanted, everything. And we went to World Trade Organization, and everyone said, yes, you can have these new tariffs, you can have these new schedules, everything is perfect.
Yes.
The problem is, just the fact that we won't have freedom of movement in Europe, us Brits won't. We won't be able to live, retire, set up a business, build a house, etc. in these countries, means that our economy is going to take a hit. The government say it's going to be between 3 and 5%. That's with a perfect deal. So in order to make up...
They ain't going to get it. They thought they were going to be able to get that perfect deal, but they're not going to get no perfect deal. And it's the spirit of the Lord, man. See, shit ain't working no more, man. Esau is falling apart, man. Okay, and this shit make me happy, man. I'm so happy to see the state that Britain is in, man. All right. All the wickedness and evil that these British devils have done, it's all gonna come. And this ain't, look, man. Hey, man, when the Lord finished with this place that's called Britain, you Edomites, man, the last of you're getting put on slave ships and you're getting brought over to the land of Israel, man. Any of you that survive what the Lord gonna do here in Britain, you got some slave ships to look forward to. You're gonna be brought down to the ground, man. Hell from beneath is gonna meet thee, man.
For that, we need to increase our trade with the rest of the world. That sounds fab at first, because there's 160 countries in the world that are part of Europe and the EU, and surely we can trade with them. The scary thing is, I'm going to try and improve your geography here. Do you know how many members of the UN there are?
No.
There's 193. And of them, only 35 are seen by the IMF as advanced economies like our own.
Gosh.
Of them, 27 are in Europe.
You hear that? Only 35 countries are deemed to be advanced economies, and 27 of them are in Europe. Why is that? Because the so-called white man has oppressed and pillaged and robbed the whole world. But guess what? That in turn is going to work against them. Because now they need people to buy their goods so they could get their money up as a country. There ain't no one to buy it. Because everyone's fucked. You damn devils. You killed your own. You're like a parasite that kills its own host. You damn devils. You killing the earth and you have to live on it. You killing the people that you're supposed to be living off. You dummies.
Really? I didn't know that.
Are in the rest of the world. There's none in Africa. There's none in Latin America. There's none in the Caribbean. There's 4 in the whole continent of Asia. They're all far away. take a long time to get to on cargo ships. I travelled the world on cargo ships. You won't believe the amount of fuel that these things burn up.
You should write a book, Graham.
Swimming pools. I have. It's called Man of the World. You should buy it. Man of the World. Game view. Go to Amazon. Alexa, order it. I'm not saying that on the radio, am I?
Not what you just did. But hang on a minute. I've been following this very closely. And people like Bernard Jenkins and John Redwood and Nadine Dorries, they keep telling me that we'll be absolutely fine trading under WTO rules because 80% of the world does that.
Yeah, but 80% of the world is poor. I mean, here's a devastating statistic that when I say this to leavers, the jaws hit the ground. There's 54 or maybe 55 countries in Africa, if you include Western Sahara. The GDP of all of those countries put together, that includes all the gold sold in a year from South Africa, all the diamonds from Botswana, all the oil from Angola, put together is half the GDP of France.
Oh my! You see?
And
why are we going to sell them? We only make luxury goods. We make goods for
Britain thinking that they're gonna make up if they get a no deal. This is the hardball at Britain. They're like, okay, we'll take the no deal and go to the WTO. They get that. They think they're gonna rely on trading with the rest of the world. Guess what? They ain't got no money to spend any damn way. Britain is through. It's over. It's done. And the EU ain't far behind, man. And America ain't too far behind them. We about to see this thing go up in smoke, in chaos, in judgment, man. All right? It's run its course. Esau, it's obvious that Esau has run his course. He's getting to the end of his time, man.
Services for affluent people. There's not a farmer in Chad who really needs financial services from someone in Canary Wharf.
all right, Chuckles. Is there any good news?
Well, I can't see how it could happen. Well,
What about all the countries that don't have any? What about all those countries that don't have trading agreements? Because when we come out on at the end of March of next year, we'll have absolutely no trading agreements in place at all. There must be loads of thriving countries. They keep telling us that we'll be fine. There must be loads of thriving countries that don't.
They're not allowed at the moment to negotiate trade agreements that they don't have with countries until they actually exit the EU. This is the madness that Esau put himself in out of his own pride, man. This chaos, man. It's madness what's going on out here. But Esau's supposed to be this great leader and this man of great intelligence, man. He's imploding his own self, man. Shooting himself in the foot, thinking he's being slick, thinking he's being smart. No, you idiot. You just go in the way the Most High want you to go. You gonna go out in chaos. You ain't gonna build nothing back after that. Ain't gonna be no new world order for you. You finished, man.
Have any trade agreements in place at all? Can you name a couple?
Someone said Mauritania, but apparently they've got a deal.
They've got preferential trade agreements because, everything but arms.
Yeah.
In other words, they're so poor they can trade tariff-free with the EU as long as it's not guns.
Yeah.
So nothing then. What about the Vatican?
Good news, though, I think the good news is this. I think that people, especially Remainers, are now more prepared to do what we need to do, which is to have that really awkward conversation with our family members, with our colleagues, with our friends who voted.
It ain't gonna turn around. This ship set sail. There's no good outcome for Esau. See, it's only downhill from here. And I'm gonna show you the reason why, because it's the will of the Lord. It's the will of the Lord. You devils, man, it's only downhill, man, from here for all you devils. You Edomites, wherever you are in the world, the good times are not coming back. And if you're having good times right now, you better savor them good times, because them good times is about to flee away from you rapidly. This place is going to go down disgustingly, nasty. A lot of you talk to a lot of people, and in their mind frame, they really think that things might get bad. They don't understand how bad things are really going to get for this place is going to be brought down to nothing. That's the judgment that the Lord's bringing on these nations. They're not even going to exist when the Lord's finished with them. They're not even going to exist. The Lord's going to do something dirty out here, and it's already happening. And it's going to be capped off by that World War III and the chariots of the Lord, man. But it's going to start before there. The Lord's already started to bring you devils down. The amount of devils over here in the UK that have got to go to food banks, man. All kind of diseases, dying of cancer. The Lord's already bringing you devils low. What kind of problem? You devils have got nothing but problems in your kingdom, man. Your kingdom has nothing but problems, man. All you got left is pride, man. And the Lord gonna chip that pride away, man. He's gonna drown that pride. But let's get Job the 12th chapter, because I really want to read this and give glory unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right. This is Job 12. And 14. Behold, he breaketh down, and it cannot be built again. You see, the Lord's going to put a full end to you nations, man. All right? He's going to break down Britain. He's going to break down America. All you Edomites, your nations, everything you've built, right? Pursuant to Malachi 1 and 4, Scripture says, you shall build, but the Lord shall break down. And the Lord never said he was going to allow you to build again. You are going to be brought low. All your cities are going to be destroyed, man. Your way of life, everything about you Edomites is going to be destroyed. And that's why such great destruction needs to come upon the earth, because you've influenced and inserted yourself everywhere, man, among all people. That's why the entire world system needs to be dissolved. Because the heathens even imitate you, man. So everything they have done that is an imitation of you needs to be destroyed. The Lord's going to break you Edomites down to the point where he's going to make you extinct. That means he's going to break you down to the last chromosome. You Edomites are going to be dissolved like a dead body in a bath of acid. Everything about you is going to be broken down. And it's going to be slow and painful at first. Then it's going to be quick. And that's it. The Lord's going to torture you devils, man. You're going to feel the pain, man. You devils going to feel the pain. Then you're going to get put out of your misery. It says, behold, it says, he shutteth up a man, and there can be no opening, man. All right? You devils ain't going to return to no glory. There's only one way to go for America. There's only one way to go for Britain's way, 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 way done down the line. They don't even know how far down the line they are. It's a joke. America is fast tracking its way to destruction. They don't even know how far down the line towards destruction they are. The EU, France, Germany, all these guys are through. Them German cars ain't going, man, the Lord is going to crumple all of that. Nothing is going to be left untouched and unburnt. It says here, behold, he withholdeth the waters, and they dry up. Also, he sendeth them out, and they overturn the earth. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver is his. So the Lord's controlling you devils. You devils think you're slick. It's beginning with you elites. You think you're slick. Or the Abkeo. You dummies. Don't you know the Lord's using you to bring chaos, and then the Lord's going to allow that chaos to consume you? Because you going into slavery, man. You ain't going to establish no new world order, you dummies. The Lord is using you to destroy your own kingdom, and you don't even know that, because you think you being slick. You elites. But pursuant to Job 5, though, going back into Job the 5th chapter, it says he gonna take the crafty, wait, let's get that. I'm gonna jump back over here. Job the 5th chapter, man. You devils, man. You elites think you're slick. You ain't slick, man. You every move you make, man, is another. You think it's a good move. Nah, man. The Lord setting traps for you, man. The Lord already got your number, man. You finished. You dancing to the Lord's tune. Job 5 and 12 said, he disappointeth the devices, which is the plans. And that goes from the lowest level Edomite to the elites. All their plans and hopes and ambitions are going to come to an end, beginning with the elites and their new world order. So they wanna bring all this chaos and division and try and bring in a new world order out of that. Nah, man, all that's gonna come out of that is judgment, you dummies, and then it's gonna fall on you. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So guess what? The EU ain't gonna make it. Britain ain't gonna make it. America ain't gonna be great again. The new world order, the one world government and Esau and everything you want to do, live forever, and all of the above it ain't gonna happen, man. You think it's gonna happen, but it ain't gonna happen. Because every move you make is just bringing you closer to the cliff. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. All right? Let's jump back to Job 12, because I got more I want to bring out on this. Because Yahweh Shem Yahashai is bringing these devils down, man. These dumbass devils, man. And these British devils, man. They're some of the proudest devils you ever meet in your life. And here it is. These devils are so proud, they want you to thank them for ending slavery when they never ended slavery. We're still in slavery to this very day. These damn British pricks. That's why I can't wait till these motherfuckers are starving to death in the streets, man. They're getting chopped down, man. Till all these cities are on fire and everything's burning. And their women are lamentating and their children are bust out. Their little bastard kids are hurt. I can't wait, man. All right? And it's all building, man. It's all leading to that. It don't matter what they do. They can try and make a deal. They can get no deal. It don't matter what happens, man. The end result is going to be the same. Whether they get there sooner or later, it's all going to be the same. All right. It says, he leadeth counselors away spoiled. Yeah, these slick talking, super smart, the most intelligent. Listen, man, he leadeth counselors away spoiled. And that's what's going to happen, man. You devils, you chief devils, man, and you think you're so slick. You're going to be spoiled, man. He maketh the judges fools. History's going to look back on you devils like what you really are. Fools, because you think you're slick. He looseth the bond of kings and girdeth their loins with a girdle. Okay? He leadeth princes away spoiled and overthroweth the mighty. You devils, you the mighty. But you being overthrown right now. And you don't even know it, man. He removeth away the speech of the trusty and taketh away the understanding of the aged. Yeah, because these devils, their own pride is overthrowing their reasoning. That's why pride is a mother. He poureth contempt upon princes and weakeneth the strength of the mighty. And that's what's happening, man. You devils are being weakened, man. For your own envy, for your own greed, for your own jealousy, for your own hate, for your own pride. You devils are destroying yourselves, man. And that's a beautiful thing. He discovereth deep things out of the darkness. You devils are being exposed, man. Everything you tried to hide is being brought out to the light. And bringeth out to light the shadow of death. He increaseth the nations. You devils had your chance to be increased. Them 27 Edomite nations. And the other little babies of them that are scattered around the world like Australia. And you devil, you've been in an increase. Now the Lord's going, what? He's going to destroy you, man. The Lord's going to destroy you, you Edomites, man. He's going to destroy your nations, man. He's going to destroy your cities, your towns, your councils, your NGOs, your corporations. Everything about you Edomites is going to be destroyed, man. The only thing that's going to go into the kingdom of heaven is your physical bodies to serve slavery, to serve punishment in the kingdom of heaven. And after 1,000 years, you're going to be exterminated from the kingdom of heaven. See, in the kingdom of heaven, you Edomites ain't going to have a pot to piss in. You ain't going to, this was your realm. This side of the world was yours. In our kingdom, you ain't gonna have anything, man. You ain't even gonna have your own self, man. Because we gonna own you. Yeah, the Israelites, man. We gonna own you devils. And like I said, you ain't even gonna have a pot to piss in. So you better, if you're an Edomite and you out there, you better utilize that fucking credit card, man. You better drive that fucking car you got and fuck that wife. And hell, you bunch of faggots, fuck your boyfriends too. Because a lot of you devils, man, you got side men. Okay, you dealing with Rick from work. You broke back devils. You better enjoy yourself in every which way and fulfill all your lusts now, while you still can. If you still can, that's if you ain't banged up right now bugged out, drugged out, going to food banks, or you're hurt because your wife took all your damn money. A lot of you devils are through already. You devils that still got a little bit of your blessing left on this side of the world, you better make the most of that shit, man. Because the day's gonna come. Yeah, you better go on all your 5-star holidays now. Book it now. Take the time off work and go on your 5-star holiday to Dubai or whatever or wherever you go and get your cheap $2 prostitutes or whatever you look, man. You devils better fucking enjoy everything, man, right now while you can, because your time is up, man. I'm telling you, man, the days is fast approaching, man, where you ain't gonna have a pot to piss in, man. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna have a pot to piss in. The Lord is gonna dissolve you. He's gonna break you down. He's gonna remove every form of authority and power and blessing you've received, man, in this side of the world. You better believe that, man. You're gonna be cursed above all creatures, man. I'm telling you, man. You're gonna wish you was a dog in the kingdom. I'm telling you. All right. It says, he enlargeth the nations and straighteneth them again. And Britain is being straightened. And ultimately the EU is being straightened. And America's being straightened too. He taketh away the heart of the chief of the people and causes them to wander in the wilderness where there is no way. They grope in dark without light. Because you devils, everything you're doing at this moment in time is leading to your own destruction, man. And you don't even see it. And you don't see it. And he maketh them to stagger like a drunken man. And I'm looking at this Brexit thing like, look at this, man. These devils are really destroying themselves, man. And good riddance, man. So, hey, you know, hey, check out, you know, bro, hey, especially you brothers in the UK, man. Keep up to date with what's going on, man. Because this is beautiful, right? And hopefully, gets to a no deal situation. But even if they do manage to hash out some kind of deal, trust me, that deal is not going to be a step in the right direction for them. Everything that Esau does now is only going to make things worse. Because he's going downhill, not uphill. All right, we're coming uphill. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.